Hello and welcome back. Metal Rocker 86 is here with part 2 of my review of Bruce Springsteen's The River. So here we go. The tempo starts off slow for the second half in Point Blank, which was also released as a single. Instrumentation. The main focus is on the piano, which gives off a sad mood. You can also hear the bass and drums in the background. I interpret the lyrics as being about someone's past love who didn't get the fulfillment of life that she wanted and what others wanted for her. This was a good song on the album. Now the tempo speeds up and it gives off a country feel as we get to Cadillac Ranch, which was also released as a single. Instrumentation. The main focus is on the guitar and piano in this one, and they're very catchy, but you can also hear the drums in the background. I really like the solo in this one, and Clarence Clemons delivers another saxophone solo. The theme of this song is actually death, where a couple has a last dance and they both die. There is also a reference to a NASCAR driver from the 50s and 60s named Junior Johnson. This was another great song on the album. The fast tempo continues as we get to I'm a Rocker. Instrumentation. The main focus is on the piano here, and the guitar and drums are relegated to the background. The lyrics describe a guy who has lost his girl, and it's his mission to do whatever it takes to get her back. There are references to 007, I Spy, Secret Agent Man, Columbo, Kojak, and Mission Impossible. This was another great song on the album. Now the tempo slows down as we get to Fade Away, which was also released as a single. Instrumentation. This one starts off with a piano and organ intro that sounds very soothing. Then the guitars come in the background with the drums. I interpret the lyrics as being about a guy who wants to be a part of his ex-lover's life, but she feels like he's not relevant to her. This was an okay song on the album. The slow tempo continues into Stolen Car. Instrumentation. This one consists of guitar and piano, and they sound very soothing. The background drums come in after a while, and the solo sounds very nice. I interpret the lyrics as being about a guy who's dealing with a marriage that is on the verge of ending. So he steals a car and drives it around and hoping that one night he will get caught. This one was also going to be included on that The Ties That Bind album, and this was another good song on the album. Now the tempo really picks up as we get to my favorite song on the album, Ramrod, and I love the energy. Instrumentation. This one starts off with a short guitar intro. Then the keyboard is the main focus with some bass and drums in the background. Clarence really delivers on the saxophone solo in this song. I should probably not describe the lyrics in this day and age, but this was an amazing song on the album. The tempo slows down again as we get to The Price You Pay. Instrumentation. This one starts off with a piano intro with some background drums. During the verse, you can hear some bass in the background. Bruce also has a very nice harmonica solo in this song. For a little bit after the solo, all you can hear is the bass and drums, and it sounds very nice. I feel like the lyrics describe no matter what decision you make in life, there's always a catch. This was another good song on the album. The slow tempo continues into Drive All Night. Instrumentation. This one is very quiet, but it starts off with some bass and drums. The piano slowly builds up in this song, and soon it's the main focus. Clarence Clemons has another saxophone solo in this song. I feel like the lyrics describe a guy after a breakup who still loves his ex-partner and wants to prove it. This was another good song on the album. The tempo is still slow as we get to the final song on the album, Wreck on the Highway. Instrumentation. The main focus is on the organs and guitars with some bass and drums in the background. There is a part where you think the song ends, but it continues for a bit. The lyrics describe a guy who sees an accident where someone dies. He then thinks that he shouldn't waste his opportunities to love someone, because you never know when it's going to end. This was an okay song to end the album with. So what did I like about this album? I enjoyed listening to this one. The songs were all very well written, mostly in the right order. The instrumentation sounded really good, and Bruce really delivered on the vocals. The only minor change I would have made is I would have ended on a bang with Ramrod. To conclude this, I will definitely recommend The River, and I know you will enjoy it. Well, that's the end of this review. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to subscribe and share. Until next time, rock on!